Hi, in the class we have discussed about I think we have discussed till this PCR. Then after doing this PCR and this amplification of DNA into the million copies, they will put the same process. They will, whether in a plasmid or directly by micro injection or anything, they will transfer, and they will use that. They will select it by a selectable marker by using an ampicillin or tetracycline. So whatever the product that we are obtaining from that particular gene, by inserting it, we will call it as a recombinant protein, and that particular DNA is known as recombinant DNA. So once if we find that it is very much useful to us, they will put this into a fermenter. That means last chapter we had discussed about that, or otherwise we will call it as the bioreactors. And in bioreactors, I already said that the bioreactor will be an exact replica of what they have doing inside the laboratory, but in a large scale. So if they need a fan, they will give the fan also. If they, and whatever it is coming into that bioreactor, that will be very sterile. It will not be contaminated. And different bioreactors have different structure according to the product. Some bioreactors, they need more air, so they will be using a sparse stirred tank, and some they don't want simple stirred tank, and some they don't want much, so they used the sparse stirred tank. And some they want to produce gas whenever these bacteria are when the reaction takes place. So in order to avoid those things, they increasing in the bubbles gas environment, so those times they will be using the sparse stirred tank. And in other times they will be using, if they want more oxygen to be dissolved, they will be using the simple stirred tank. So once the product is formed from that product, they will do a process known as downstreaming process. Downstreaming process means whatever the product they are getting from the bioreactors, they will put to test whether they are getting the same result, or they will see in the molecular level whether they have the same structure. And then after undergoing all this test, that means we'll call it as quality, they will check for the quality. Once they got all this quality, they will start to pack this inside a bottle or a container, whatever it is, according to the product what it is coming out. So that particular process is known as the downstreaming process. And I think by this our chapter is over. I attached the question answers there, so please go through the question answers and write this in a notebook. And if there is any doubt, please let me know. Thank you.